have on the blue side will be Ace Esports. On the red side is question mark exclamation point.
Yep. The only game going on right now because we've got a small tournament
the only
this
game
week,
that's left
this month. So, yeah, no, we've seen both these teams already. We saw question mark exclamation point going against the team formerly known as Negative Space, now the Gucci Gang. And just gotta wait for them to get into champ select here, and we will get this ball rolling. So, okay, I'm gonna make a bold prediction. Zoe ban.
That's risky. That's a risky guess. I wouldn't put money on that. Yeah. No, you're right. Oh yeah, I can't hear that.
No? Okay. Well, either way, we are getting into the pick ban phase, and we'll see. Master Yi ban first.
Touch on your mouth. Is the volume? Yeah. Okay, I can hear myself now.
Yeah, you can hear.
Dope. Disney dope. Game 4. I can hear myself. All right, Rammus and Master Yi.
Yeah, Zoe was first banned by red team.
Yep.
So I was right there.
Shocking. Orin ban.
Orin ban. Yeah, we saw. You saw what monster he can be. I saw what a monster he can be. It's just hard to kill.
Fiddlesticks ban.
Yeah, well, we did see.
We saw a Fiddlesticks today.
We did see some fiddlesticks. We saw some supportal sticks, which did not win.
No,
because that was a question mark exclamation point that ran the fiddlestick support.
Yeah, it was morning bacon bits. So yeah, it did not win. You're right.
Yeah. Misfortune being picked up immediately. So we're seeing, Warwick as well. So
I was gonna say we're seeing repicks, like multiple, like the picks that you'd expect.
Yeah.
Warwick,
well, Warwick definitely not one that I expected to be top of the priority list, but definitely up there.
Strong.
But we did just see AC Sports do really well with it.
Yeah. So they're gonna try run it again. Hopefully it works again.
Yeah, and Hovering TF gonna go with the Jin.
Yeah, again, very strong, long range with CC 80 carry.
Now, I don't know about this rocket pick right now. If possible, I would have liked to see a Gnar pick again, because we saw just how bad that matchup was for Maokai.
Yeah, that's a very good point.
Right?
Blitzcrank ban, good call.
Yeah, no, definitely not something you want to be facing as a Soraka Misfortune lane. And it has been pulled out here, so
there goes the Gnar ban.
There's the Gnar ban. And that's why I'm thinking maybe instead of that Soraka, I don't feel like Soraka's that big of a pickup, especially with a Misfortune. That's not your ideal laning partner, because Misfortune has such a strong early game. You want to match that with a support that will do the same thing.
Exactly.
And I mean, if you're going to pick a support, pick that Leona.
Or Morgana.
Right? Pick up, or Morgana, yeah. The Morgana, which worked very well in the last game, but not going to happen this time. Malzahar being banned out, as well as Xerath.
Interesting.
That's one we haven't seen yet, but
I mean, it makes sense. It's a long range, high damage mid laner. You can use his ult to blow up someone in another lane.
Yeah, and even just in the laning phase, his Q, very easy to get, like, Ahri procs on. I don't know so much about Comet. His...
Ahri procs, you mean?
His... Well, yeah. Yeah, you can get the Ahri procs fairly regularly with the Q. Comet would also probably work on him with his little Eye of the whatever.
And
there's the Leona pick. So we see... Pretty sure that's what we saw before was Jin Leona, right?
No.
Was that the matchup? No.
Varus.
Varus Leona was, yeah. But still, once again, like, Leona just has these big level 6s, and Jin is another one that goes on that really well. And the Galio pickup, that's a pickup that I haven't seen in a while, but should still have a huge impact. And the Malphite top lane,
Malphite
Galio mid. So Galio able to go to either lane, really. So it's another strong roamer coming out
This is a very
in the mid lane.
protect the carries comp for question mark exclamation point. They have like 2 tanks and a super healer to protect Kha'Zix and Misfortune versus honestly a pick comp.
Or actually a fairly decent team fight comp if that Jin can get ahead.
Good team fight comp.
If that Jin Orianna gets ahead,
because there's
a lot of ball delivery.
That's three AoE ults.
Yeah, and then
Jin,
more importantly, 3 tanks that are diving the back line.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Easy ball delivery onto the back line there. But that being said, there's not a lot of great targets for that. Because you've got that Malphite and Galio front line.
It's honestly like we were saying at the last game that Soraka's picked. Pick one of those 2, Soraka or Misfortune. Blow them up.
Yeah. The issue that I think we're going to see here is with Malphite and Galio being so tanky, Ace Esports is really relying on a lot of burst damage from the Jin, because Jin's not a sustained damage AD carry. He is absolutely a burst damage AD carry, and with your Malphite Galio frontline, that kind of takes away from the burst damage. Like, if he cannot 100-0 the tank, that Soraka is going to sit on that backline and just heal that tank up all day. Like, it's going to be very hard for them to get through that initial front line.
Honestly, I would have
to get at the Kha'Zix, get at the Misfortune, get at the Soraka.
Preferred, although I'm sure they didn't. They picked Jin first, right? Or right away.
Jin was.
Anyways,
I think Warwick was the first pick. But
anyways, point being, I would have preferred to see like a Varus, someone with pierce damage.
Yeah.
You can at least get back. You can at least try and attack the back line. Where right now Jin,
or maybe
like you
like
said,
a Caitlyn or something,
or a Caitlyn,
that's a good tank shredder. Tristana would have been really good because she can shred tanks. Sivir would have been amazing.
But I mean, Jin works honestly in this comp as a way to help get picks.
Yeah, but the question is what are you going to pick? As long as the Kha'Zix, Misfortune, and Soraka are playing correctly, playing right, it's going to be very hard to find those picks, right?
Yeah.
So we'll have to see how they play. If Ace Esports can get rolling early, if they can get a couple of snowballs going, they should be able to just roll through this game.
You'd think, yep.
They have the composition to do so. They just have to make sure they don't get behind. They have to make sure that Galio and that Malphite stay behind in this game.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, like you said, throw the ball onto Leona, Warwick, or Maokai. Hop in the back line. Pop the ult. That's a lot of damage onto Misfortune.
Yeah.
Misfortune's gonna melt at that. If Orianna gets a good amount of damage on her.
Yeah. Yeah, if Orianna gets farmed up, like, she doesn't even need to land a whole lot. She just gets the ball onto Maokai, onto Warwick, onto Leona, whoever's diving onto that Misfortune. And as soon as they do, pop that W, pop that R, and Misfortune's going to explode.
Yeah, exactly. All right, and now we're into game.
Yeah, just through the spectator delay. We have the teams ready
Grasp, to go. Comet.
Yeah, a lot of Comets coming out.
A lot of Comets. A couple Ares.
Yeah, we see the
only one Grasp.
Yeah, not surprising. Leona definitely going to be taking the Aftershock, I think it's called. I don't remember the exact name of it, but it is basically a second W for her. So definitely one of the best choices for Leona. And looks like both blue team Ace Esports going for the invade. And actually going to get spotted by Kha'Zix here.
Luke gets is getting the damage out, but that's a lot of damage onto Warwick.
Yeah.
Rocks through the field from Galio.
Yeah, some really good harass coming back out from Soraka, from Misfortune, to stop that invade from happening. And Soraka going to walk forward here.
Gets snared.
Excuse me.
It's a little bit of damage, but stops the back of Warwick. So it's going to take him even longer to get back, get some health back, get to the...
Yeah, minions have spawned. Jin's just going to stick around. He's not that low, really.
That's true. He can easily do it.
And might start the leash and try to keep it from going here. But, yeah, definitely going to be a bit of a slow start for Warwick.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, especially after taking all that damage. And a slow start for the bottom lane of AC
Bottom
Sports.
lane should be able to make it just in time here. And
actually, yeah, no, that wasn't
through there.
slow at all. He was able to finish it before Kha'Zix. So that invade net nothing, honestly.
Little bit of health off of Jin. That was about it.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, all in all,
yeah,
not the end of the world.
And yeah, Leona taking a bit of harass there. That's what's going to happen in a melee versus double range matchup. So nothing out of the ordinary. Malphite and Maokai just like
Maokai's
the
already losing that
penultimate
fight.
wet noodle fight in the top lane.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. The fight in mid lane is going to be one of the most interesting because it's tank versus like damage.
Tank versus safety net. It's not going to do a whole...
Exactly. She's not going to...
Orianna's not going to be able to do a whole lot thanks to all of the magic resist that's innately built in to Galio's kit.
Exactly.
Like, he is designed for matchups like this. And what I'm curious is how much damage that Galio's going to build. I don't know how much they've changed it since they...
Ooh, nice net. Oh, gets the stun as well. Yeah. She has to flash out. Leona flashes to follow her. And has her ignited.
Yeah, not quite enough.
Oh, that's a lot of damage going. Last shot. And the bomb.
Yeah,
she gets out alive. Not quite enough. And Warwick got taunted up. Oh, gets the fear. Sends Malphite away.
Yeah, Galio got the Justice Punch. Not quite enough.
Oh.
Dodges Q.
That was really nice. But now Malphite's in the 2v1. Maokai. Jeez. Okay, that's gonna screw me up for the rest of the game. Malphite and Maokai.
Yeah, and Orianna's now fighting. In 1v2.
Gets taunted. Might go down here. Oh,
yeah,
just
pops the barrier.
Pops barrier. Just flash to flash away. And the Maokai
into a wall, but
and the Maokai knockback just slows down Malphite enough.
Yeah, Maokai barely saving both the jungler and the mid laner there.
Oh, nice snare or nice grab onto Soraka as first blood going down to Jin.
Yeah, just immediate pop. That's the danger of running Soraka into Leona lanes is you are so immobile and you don't have any backup. You are the backup.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? So if you get caught out, you just explode.
You go down real quick.
And we saw like all the summoners in the bot lane having to be burnt earlier in the first engage. So I don't know why I did that. That's what I want to do. I realized I should probably swap these around.
All right. So that is what Jin needed. Jin needs first blood.
Yeah, especially in this
starts with a serrated
Misfortune lane. He definitely wants to try and get ahead with the early kills.
Gets the taunt. But yeah. Oh, and here comes Warwick. Running in, gets the scare, the fear, and gets that last hit. Yeah. Taking down Galio while he's still squishy. Oh, but here's Kha'Zix just waiting. Jumps in, smites him, gets a little bit of damage. Soraka's right behind, healing them the whole time. Warwick goes down as well.
Yeah, and the chase down onto Orianna, not quite enough.
Not nearly enough mana on Orianna to do anything about that fight.
Yeah, wasn't in any position to help. So,
especially with less than 10% mana, it looked like.
Yeah, no. little bit of a trade there. So
That was a decent like pick for AC Sports.
yeah, and Maokai going in with the root. Not going to find much because once again, 2 tanks in the top lane.
Exactly.
I mean, as much as I enjoy playing that matchup,
Yeah, exactly same.
it's not exactly the best for exciting gameplay.
Exactly. Misfortune going the 3 longsword route.
Yep, looking for that lethality build. Very likely.
That's what Jin is already started with the serrated Dirk.
Overall, Misfortune does get the AD advantage off of triple longsword rather than the serrated Dirk. Derek. Yeah. 5 AD advantage, but that should be canceled out by the passive of the serrated Dirk.
The lethality and headhunter.
Yeah. Yeah, and Oriana
Jumps in, Justice Punch.
trying to clear that pink ward.
Gets all the damage and taunt. Ooh, nice knockback.
Oh, beautiful knockback, but it's
Almost
not going to be
stops
enough.
Kha'Zix, but he's still gonna finish him off. Yeah,
Yeah.
and that is a dead Maokai. And the kill goes on to Malphite there. Also,
Yeah,
the
so-
kill earlier went on to Soraka. Not Kha'Zix. Oh, Justice Punch jumps in. She pops barrier, gets taunted though, and that's going down. Kha'Zix gets that one.
Yeah.
Warwick doesn't want to chase down.
And actually, Galio popped his ulti onto Kha'Zix to try and, figuring that was going to be the target, and immediately got, I believe, feared up by Warwick. I think the ultimate did land onto Kha'Zix, yeah, the Warwick ulti, but the fear also popped at the same time, canceling the heroic entrance.
The fear.
So, yeah, no, both teams playing fairly evenly in this opening bit here. 4K gold. Not 4K, 400 gold. The only difference between these two teams so far, and 1 kill.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very safe so far. A bit of a lead in mid lane for farm.
Yeah. Oh, and the ulti. Make it rain into ultimate, one of the basic MF combos. When you don't have a support who can engage, that's how you do it.
Just pop make it rain. Or
Yeah.
pop
Make it rain
Bullet time?
into the bullet time.
Jin got very low from that.
Yeah, Jin sitting very low to start with, and then getting hit by that bullet time forces the flash and the heal, I believe. Off
Ooh,
that,
the
so-
ult onto Oriana, and then Justice Punch knocks her back up.
Yeah, flashes forward, and that's the kill.
Red team's tossing off on them.
You're farther ahead of me now. Trying to match the speed with slow-mo. There we go. Close enough.
Yeah, that's fine. That'll work. That'll do.
No.
Yeah, and so Misfortune once again pretty much taking over a lane.
Yeah.
Right. She's a little behind on CS right now. That's coming off of that initial
And down 1 kill.
kill onto Soraka, making her play a bit more passively. But you see them starting to get that push into tower.
Ooh, make it rain.
Jin just constantly being low.
Yeah, just keeps poking him out.
No. Ash has?
And yeah, top lane's never going to be worth talking about.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's
Oh, that's swapped around. And Leona catching out Soraka again.
Al gets the ultimate on her too. She gets rooted up though. Jin pops his ult. Miss 2.
Yeah.
Oh, and so Leona gives it to him.
Yeah, Leona holds him in place.
Leona gets the cute auto attack. Finishes him off.
Ash is 3-6.
Yeah, got lucky for Jin that the aftershock was not actually quite enough to finish off Soraka there. She lived with about 15 HP.
Yeah.
And then was able to finish her off with one more
kill.
bullet. I don't think it was the last one, but
No.
I think it was the last one he fired, but I don't think.
Oh,
I
here
think it was
comes
only
Warwick.
their shot.
Running into lane, Justice Punch out of there.
Yeah.
Has to run away because doesn't really want to go under tower against a Galio who has a taunt.
Yeah. And Warwick now running like the offensive runes. Like he's not built for defense. He's running press the attack because it goes so well with his kit, with his ultimate proccing. I believe proccing press the attack. So
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense.
really good pickup there. Not negating a little bit of safety that you might get from like Grasp of the Undying or something, but getting a lot more damage for not just you but your team as well.
Yeah. Exactly. And top lane's still top lane. In
Yeah.
case anyone, just so we're checking in. We're just checking in. Top lane. They're even on farm. Malphite's got a kill and an assist.
Yeah.
Oh, and the stealth Kha'Zix finds Leona. Leona has to flash out of there, gets its bullet time. Galio jumps in, knocks her up. She moves towards the tower. Still alive, finally goes down. And that's 2 kills in the bot lane. And now they're just tanking tower. Warwick's there. Warwick could potentially go in and get a cleanup kill on Galio. But no.
Looks like Galio was able to back.
Yeah, just able. That tower's going down.
Yeah, first tower going down. Not able to give away the solo first tower gold to anyone, but
Warwick runs right past the invisible Kha'Zix, who finishes off Orianna.
Yeah.
Tries to go in onto Misfortune, but the entire team is there to stop him.
yeah, a little bit too aggressive there.
Yeah, just got a bit hyphy.
I mean, it's not like he didn't know Kha'Zix was there.
Kha'Zix was invisible. He didn't know where he was going.
Yeah,
But he definitely tunnel visioned
Yeah.
onto Misfortune and totally ignored the fact that Orianna was there.
yeah. You got to stick with your teammates, especially when Kha'Zix is around. You don't want
Exactly.
isolation damage.
Which she was.
So, yeah, Kha'Zix now just back to farming his jungle
Yep.
and exclamation point question mark
Yeah.
pulling into a 4K gold lead. Yeah,
4K gold lead.
4K gold lead. Wet noodle fight in the top lane, just still going. There's nothing to commentate here.
Not in the top lane, at least. I think
I mean, come on, let's hear some hype play-by-play on their next engage with each other.
Yep. Oh, I'll do it.
Go wild, go crazy.
The route onto Maokai, he ground pounds. Malphite's just running away, or Maokai's just running away now. Sunfire Cape to Catalyst and a Negatron Cloak. Oh, he gets the Arcane Smash.
Did Undying proc again.
Oh,
Kha'Zix
the
is here.
ultimate onto Maokai, knocks him out. Kha'Zix here, gets the execution.
Yeah. There we go. The top lane battle finally did something because somebody came top.
Yeah, exactly. So that's
It
going to
was
be
no longer the island.
a fair bit of damage onto that top tower if they don't take it.
Yeah. No longer the lonely island up in the top lane.
Jin's hovering in the jungle, but probably staying mid lane. Not going to bother going up top. Not much that Jin can do against a Maokai. Or Malphite. Jesus. Oh, Warwick's going in. Gets the stop. Gets the ultimate. They're blowing up. They wear away Galio right there.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like they exclamation point question mark has this giant front line, but only if they're with the rest of the team. If Ace Esports is able to catch out one of those frontline targets, they will melt
Yeah, exactly.
if they're by themselves.
Oh, and Kha'Zix is in the jungle against Warwick and Leona. Has to jump over the wall, but gets flashed on.
Yeah.
Jin gets one ult shot onto Misfortune, then the Orianna ball. Maokai goes in there, kills Misfortune.
Yeah, I'm not entirely certain what happened there, but
I'll do a replay.
it looked like Misfortune just kind of stopped in front of Soraka there, trying to keep her alive.
So yeah, Jin shot his ult off, got a couple shots onto Yeah, she
tries
was-
to
yeah,
help her
she
out.
was blocking.
But then
But then the Maokai ult.
Maokai ulti.
And then the Oriana ult.
Yeah.
And then Maokai dove in. All right, that makes sense.
Yeah, at some point you just gotta abandon the support on that one. It's like they're committing too much. Like we can't both die here.
Stops the back onto Jin with Galio's taunt.
Now I'm 2 seconds behind.
Oh, and they're just going all in on that tower.
Yeah.
Kha'Zix's just hanging around the backside, waiting to dive. Now the bullets time. Kind of shreds. Uh-oh, Leona, what are you doing? Oh, nice Malphite ult. But they're not dying, and the Galio jumps in too. They finally take down Leona, finally take down Warwick and Maokai. That's 3 dead. That'll be the mid
3
tower.
for 0. That's mid tower going down. This is what we said when that team groups up against those 2 big tanks in the front line. With that Soraka there, you're not going to get through them.
The Malphite ulted in.
There's not enough
got a
damage.
solid knock up. The Warwick jumped on him and tried to clear him, but no one could kill anyone on. Like you were saying, the Maokai ulted in and the Galio ulted in.
Yeah.
And so, like you were saying, no one could do anything.
Yeah, with that Galio ult on top of that, Maokai, or not Maokai, Malphite, that like he takes so little damage thanks to that damage reduction.
Exactly. And Warwick could only clear one of them, so he had to pick between the 2 tanks. Which one was he going to try and kill with his ult?
Yeah.
Or, well, damage with his ult.
Yeah, Warwick not nearly enough damage at this point. Like doesn't even have his Warriors Enchant finished yet.
All he's got is... Oh, wait.
He's got a lot of pieces. So, Soraka and Misfortune just going to back in the bot lane here.
Has a Phage, has a Tiamat.
Yeah, not quite the CS lead that we saw from Misfortune last game, but still
Yeah.
good lead.
That's
10
in mid
CS
lane this
lead.
time. The 40 CS lead in mid lane.
Yeah, and exclamation point, question mark, just resetting now, getting ready to go. They got all the things they need so far. They've got 2 Ocean Drakes on top of the Soraka sustain.
Yeah, and
Like-
AC Sports is trying to get farm, I think, wherever they can right now.
Yeah, what's the next
Oh.
dragon?
Mountain.
Drake. So, yeah, like if exclamation point, question mark gets that Mountain Drake, it's going to be really hard. And
And
Soraka
they jump
caught
in
out.
onto Soraka. Finally goes down. Jin on the backline just taking pot shots, but not really hitting anyone. Ooh, jumps in on Leona. Bullet time, not really anything. Oh, the Oriana ult. Oriana pops her ult before Leona can get in with her snare or with her sword. But this fight's going the way of Ace Esports. They've got 3 down.
Yeah,
can
Galio
go-
wasn't there.
Yeah,
Soraka
Galio
got caught early.
Galio was
wasn't
awesome
there.
else.
Like they didn't get caught in the right place. Like that was 5v3.
Yep, that was a good That was good. That was a good pick. They got the pick onto Soraka. They kept it going. Oriana had the misstep, missed her ult, but
Yeah.
all in all, didn't lose too much on that fight.
Yeah, just losing Oriana, and it's not like she loses a Baron buff or anything because it's just a Rift Herald up right
but
now.
they were able to pick up Rift Herald.
Yeah.
Galio's going to use that time to try and pick up the Ace's
Enemy, yeah.
red buff. But Maokai is coming here. Oh, and
Gets
he's
it
able to
just
just
in
get out.
Pops the wall, and he'll just back safely in the Dragon Pit there. And yeah, we'll have to see where AC Sports decides to throw that Rift Herald, where they want to try and start cracking structures.
Yeah.
They have the mid outer tower down already. So do they want to try to make a big push
just wanna,
for that mid
keep going
inner,
mid.
or do they want to try and get one of the outer towers?
It's a good question, honestly. Kha'Zix just hanging out in the red side jungle, cleaning it up. Oh, and they're going all in for him. Oh, just misses the ult. Gets slowed by it, but not stunned. Just able to jump out before. That's a big cooldown blowing on AC Sports side.
Yeah, but at the same time, Leona ulti is a very short cooldown.
That is very true.
It does mean that
76 seconds.
76 seconds plus CDR.
Oh, they caught Soraka again.
Yeah.
Jin taking some pot shots.
And that being said, it's not like
Oh.
ulti is the only thing that Leona has to engage with.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, the Maokai. Maokai with bullet time. Leon's going to go
that
down.
bullet
Warwick's
time
going
just
down.
shredded.
That will very likely be a dead Maokai too. That's an ace for question mark exclamation point. They're going to Baron now. It just popped up. That was a good. That fight started really well for AC Sports, and then the bullet time and Galio ult
Yeah.
just kind of melted everyone.
Yeah, no, the Malphite ulti into the Galio ulti into the bullet time. And you just see how much damage that Misfortune can put out with bullet time, with lethality.
Exactly.
And
Warwick's not super tanky right now too, so that honestly was a big detriment. So they're able to clear.
And again, it was the
clear-
5v5. The 5v5s are going the way of exclamation point question mark. It's when they get caught out that AC Sports is finding these advantages and getting back into the game. Like, it's staying a very close game despite the gold. Like, AC Sports is in such a gold
They're
deficit
getting
right
their
now.
they're getting their right
8K
picks.
down.
They're getting their right picks. AC
Yeah.
Sports. They keep picking Soraka, which is a good pick to get. If
Yeah.
you can take Soraka out before a fight, and you don't get like triple ulted,
Yeah.
there
That-
goes heal. There goes the mass heal.
And that's the big thing, though, is they have
Wish. There
to
goes
be
Wish.
very careful not to get grouped up right after and caught out. Because you got to wait for your cooldowns to come back up after you've burst down that Soraka.
Yeah, exactly. And not get yourself stacked up by 3
Yeah.
ults. 2 of them being displacement ults.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, now with that Baron buff, the siege is on in the bot lane and the mid
Oh,
lane.
now we have Maokai fighting Galio.
Yeah, that's going to be a fight. Galio wins for the most part.
Oh, here comes the triple ult again. That's 3 dead.
Orianna ult really does nothing.
Yeah, not right now. Not at this point.
And
Not with this kind of
Yeah.
lead.
the push forward, that Malphite ulti into the bullet time, into the
Into
Galio ulti.
ulti.
There's
It's just-
nothing
Oh, the jump in onto
that
Maokai.
AC Sports can do.
Most Misfortune is just not letting him go. He goes down eventually. They get rooted up, but no one's there to follow up on that.
Yeah.
That's 4 dead right now. That's 2 towers likely going
Yeah,
down.
that's going to be at least 1 inhib, if not 2. They do have 2 people down in the bot lane working on that one. And this could very well be the game
yeah, I
for
think so.
exclamation point question mark.
It might not be right here, but it's gonna be an even tougher.
Yeah, this could
hill
be
to
the
climb.
herald of the end.
Yeah. They're going to go back. Probably going to go grab a dragon on their way back. Buy some items.
And when did Rift Herald get used?
Like just before that last fight.
Yeah. Did it take anything?
I don't remember.
Apparently not. Because all of their towers are still up.
I think it was used.
It had to have been used. Either that or they didn't pick it up.
Weird. I thought I saw him out there, but
Interesting. Yeah. No, exclamation point question mark must have been able to clear him.
Yes, they will do the exactly same thing.
But, yeah, just a matter of backing and cleaning, getting ready for the next fight, which very well could be the end of this game.
potentially, yep.
If exclamation point question mark, if the red team continues to get the fights going how they have so far.
Get the fights they want. They have all their all their ults back up. They know they've done it twice before. There's no reason they can't do it a third time. Their team's all grouped up. Galio's off in a different lane, but honestly, that's fine right now. They just need to push.
Yep.
Galio's just gonna clear the waves so they can take that inhibitor. The rest can just try and clear.
Yeah, no, they're just waiting. Warwick popping the E, trying to get in here.
But the make it rain for misfortune lets everyone get away.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
here's
really good
Galio just
disengage.
knocking down the doors. Decides instead he's going to fight Maokai, but Jin comes up on the backside, taking some pot shots.
little bit of damage, yeah.
Ooh, and again, the combination, misfortune, Malphite ult.
Yeah, the
Kills
Malphite
two of
ult
them.
only landing onto the Orianna, but Kha'Zix and Leona both jumped into the bullet time. Or not Kha'Zix, Warwick.
Yeah.
So
that's
going to be a
That's-
inhib going
Yep.
down in the top lane. Rather
Jin
than
gonna
the
try
bot lane.
and get a kill on the top line. Warwick jumps in. They're trying to kill Misfortune, but there's too many people on the team.
Yeah, that's Soraka healing
With Soraka healing
so
the whole
much.
time, with Kha'Zix and Maokai doing damage on the backside. Like he couldn't kill her. He couldn't do anything against her.
Yeah. And now they should rotate down to the spot lane, get that bottom
Yep.
lane inhibitor, get that 3 inhibitor, get the double super minion push going. And that will
Should be game.
that will be the signal of the end of the game here. Just a matter of the Nexus actually going down.
Exactly. Oh, are they backing off?
Yeah, 16k gold lead now.
16k gold lead, 26 kills to 11, 3 dragons to none,
9 towers to 1. Yep.
That is a very hard
It's a
hill
very
to
steep
even.
mountain.
Yeah, a very steep hill to even consider climbing.
Yeah.
Not impossible. We can go to the old CLG EU 50-minute game.
Yeah, you know
No
what
inhibitors.
The difference is there though is that composition was designed around a Nivea wave clear.
That is true. That's a valid point.
And yeah, it looks like exclamation point question mark. Just gonna take their time, wait it out.
Yep.
Might wait for this Baron to spawn up. Go for that Baron.
Warwick,
Have the Baron buff ready to push in.
I think, is waiting for something.
He's waiting for Baron.
No,
He's waiting to see if they're going to
he
check out the Baron
realizes
pit.
that they aren't anytime soon. He's just gonna go back.
No, he's
No,
held off.
he's hoping. He's got a lot of faith that he's gonna be able to steal that.
At this point, this is kind of the only way they get back
That's true.
in.
If he can do it, that'll be incredible, and that will definitely help them. But they should see that he's not
Double
at the
super
base.
minions are done now. Like,
Okay.
one of the inhibitors has respawned.
He doesn't have a
Warwick is
ward in
waiting.
there.
He's jumping in. Doesn't
Oh, he
get
goes
it.
for it. Nope, not close. It was a good attempt, and it was really pretty much the Hail Mary they had to take
Yeah.
to
Smited
Get-
170 health early, though.
Oh, the Maokai comes in. Almost solo takes out the Orianna. Redemption pops.
Yeah,
They're
Jin
trying to
will be
kill.
coming out.
Yep, they're trying to kill Leona on the back. Leona was trying to pretty much solo the Misfortune there. They're chasing down. Jin's able to get back to the base. That's one inhibitor, or that's one Nexus tower down, knocking down the second
Bullet
one.
time in the base, killing off Maokai and Orianna. And Kha'Zix jumping in,
Kha'Zix
trying
jumps
to
in,
get the last
gets it.
kill.
But dies in his attempt. Oh, doesn't get the kill. No, he did.
Yep.
And that is that game.
Exclamation point, question mark, taking that one.
Moving on.
Moving on. Unfortunately, Ace Esports loses this one and is out of the tournament as we advance on to losers finals. So yeah, there's not much to say about that one.
Again.
12k gold lead.
It was a very,
At
very,
28 minutes,
very
so-
close game until, again, about 15 minutes.
So yeah, that's about all we have to say for